Finally get paid for the get down. You can't tell me shit now about time. Do you know how many lines I done pent down? Vibes I done sent out. But we ain't here to dig. I'll up the market till they come red carpet and kids.
Alright, welcome. So we have a new video today. I'm so happy that you're back. And this is not like my typical type of video. So I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised. But I'm your girl Kay, and I am here to help you master your confidence through fashion, style, and beauty. I'm a girl's girl, okay? And I love all the girly things. So if fashion, affordable luxury, if those things interest you, stick around, you're gonna like it here, okay? My intro is just gonna keep getting shorter and shorter because I no longer need to convince the girls. You're gonna watch this and you're gonna click subscribe because you know in the first 5 minutes, I'm your girl. Like I'm your kind of girl. You're gonna know. I don't need to sell it. You already know, okay? The gang's here and let's dig in, okay? So again, if you are new here, welcome. Go ahead and click subscribe. I know you're gonna love it here. I just know you are. Click subscribe. Also, make sure you click that bell notification because you don't wanna miss any of the uploads. I'm telling you, we got videos on tap talking about all your favorite topics, but today is a video that's not completely about fashion. Oh wait, hold on, what am I talking about? Skirt. Let's reel it on back. Rewind. For my girls who are not new here, gang. Hey twin, where you been? How are you, girl? How are you doing? So before I even get started, I'm missing a few things. I don't have no rings on. I didn't bring my lip combo. Sit still, don't go nowhere, stay right there. Whew. Okay, we're back. I'm prepared, okay? Bear with me. Whew, I had to put my ring on. I just feel naked without like my jewels on. So first, before we get into this video, I do want to tell you that this video, as you can see, first of all, our background is a little different. We are in the boudoir. We are in the bedroom, honey. Hubby bought me these nice cute little chairs for Mother's Day. He's so cute. And I'm back filming in my favorite place. For those that don't know, my platform started when I was coming out of postpartum and I was rediscovering myself and my style and my confidence. And I used to film right here in this corner. We didn't have these chairs here. I didn't have equipment and lighting and all the things. No production, but my bedroom is my safe space, it's my space, it's my palace. And so I am excited to be creating in here again. So shout out to hubby. Let's give him a round of applause. If we're in the bedroom filming, that means we got some things to talk about. This video is going to be slightly about fashion, but it's more so going to be about, I've been influenced, I've been impacted, I've been inspired by a host of creators, big and small, from all over the world. And I was tagged in this by my girl, Tashira, and I'm going to get more into why Tashira is my girl, okay? So in this video, I'm going to talk to you about other influencers and creators who have influenced me, not just to buy, but to grind, to work, to stop making excuses, to show up, to be consistent, to get that bag, okay? And of course, to look good, to get on my fragrance game, all the things. So I am going to be talking to you about those influencers or creators who've influenced me, okay? After my last brand trip, I have realized that all of these women have become, it is the sisterhood, the network of sisters I have created within the content creation space, and I am very, very inspired by them. I'm very motivated by them, and I am always influenced by them to do something. I like to use the word influence often and not always in relation to purchasing, buying, or any of that. We all have an influence. So people like to dog the term influencer and all of that. Everyone's an influencer. I've done posts about this all the time. You influence someone to do something without even thinking about it. When you walk into the room, your energy influences people. The thing is that some people know how to use their influence for good and some people don't. So if you walk into a room with negative energy, that negative energy can influence the energy in the room, okay? If you are lively, bubbly, a girl's girl, inviting, that energy influences other people to do something in alignment with that. So that's my spiel. We're gonna get into it. Before we get into the video, let's get into my outfit, my look, and what's going on, okay? I did come very prepared to share my lip combo. I get asked about my beauty and my lip combo more than I get asked about anything else. So I came prepared, ready to share that with you today. I actually enjoy sharing my lip combos. So let me zoom in real fast so you can see. It's kind of a like mauve-y, pinky nude. And I'm gonna show you what I wore. It's not my typical like nude because I'm a nude lip girl, but I'm gonna show you what I wore. I mean what I used outside. So I just got put on to the One Size lip pencils. This one is in the shade Rent Dew. This is a good one. I really love it. It goes on so smoothly. Oh, I love this. It's probably my favorite lip pencil right now, and it kind of reminds me of the consistency of the MAC lip pencils and the Makeup Forever ones. I tried Makeup Forever lip pencils while I was in Sephora. This one won me over because of the color won me over, but that's what I wore to line my lips. And then I did something I don't typically do. When I used to do makeup professionally, I would play around with a lot of different products and use them in different ways. So I use this Rare Beauty liquid blush. Yep, this is in the shade Joy. I love Rare Beauty liquid blushes. They are so good. But I dabbed a little bit of this on the center, like on my lips, like as if it was a matte lipstick, and it gave it a very like mauve color, okay? Then I wanted to lighten up the center, so I took this MAC Viva Glam. It is in the shade Viva Planet, and it is a matte like mauve nude. The Viva Glam collection at MAC is one of my favorites. If you're a nude girl, they have the best nudes. And then, so I put that over top, and it was a really pretty matte nude lip. Like I could have just left it like it was. I probably should have, because then when I added gloss to it, the inevitable happened. It started getting all over my Invisalign, so I had to take my top row out. Okay, so then I wanted more of a pink, whatever. I think the brown liner threw things off, but anyway. I then grabbed one of my favorite lip glosses. When I tell you I love this lip gloss brand, I don't know what I gotta do to get on their PR list. But I love this lip gloss brand. I discovered them at the Sephora in the Meatpacking District in New York. One of the associates there put me on, and I've been buying them ever since. So this is Lawless Forget the Filler. It's supposed to be like lip plumping, but it's not like an annoying lip plumping. It just feels a little minty, but the colors to me are like top notch. And this is in the color Daisy Pink. So it's very much like a bubblegum pink. It's so pretty. I don't know if you can see that, but it's like a bubblegum pink. It's so pretty. I love it. You can honestly wear this by itself. Then I wanted more pink, give me more pink. And so I love the NYX butter glosses. They are my favorite. I use butter glosses every single day. Madeline is great for brown skin, and I use Fortune Cookie to make my nude lip a little more like bright. And this is in the shade Vanilla Cream Pie. So that's my lip combo, okay? Now let's get into the outfit. So let's zoom us out. All right, so I got my hair braided, and it is fire. Did she not eat? Did she not eat? So it's really like a long ponytail, and we have the boho hair in there. It's so pretty. It's so easy for this heat. I can just get up and go. I love it. 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 I tagged my braider on my Instagram. My earrings are Zara. They are very old. I've had them at least 2 years. Maybe like a year. Maybe like a year. I think I got them in like last fall, I think so. So like about a year. Do not sleep on Zara when it comes to the statement jewelry, honey. Don't do it. Don't do it. Also, my outfit, I'm challenging myself to make sure I am wearing the things in my closet. So this is a top that actually I did a YouTube video wearing this top like last summer. So it's like just an asymmetrical top, and I'm wearing this bubble skirt. Try to get up. It's asymmetrical top, and I'm wearing this bubble skirt from Aritzia that I just got from the sale. I love the shape of the entire outfit. I'll pop like a picture up here for you to see the full outfit. If I were wearing this outside, it's so hot. I actually might wear it outside because it's so hot today. It's gonna feel like 104. After this, I have to go return some things and whatever. So why not just look cute, you know? I'm just gonna throw on some gold flat sandals that tie up and call it a day. So let's go ahead and get to the video. And today's video is all about, I've been influenced to do a lot. But I do want to thank Tashira for tagging me in this video. I later was, I think, tagged by Shay and tagged by Chee. And you know, it's just is so heartwarming, and that's kind of a cliche thing to say, but it does make me feel just really warm and fuzzy inside when other Black women who are where you are, or are where you want to be, where you aspire to be, or creators who you've been inspired by for a long time, or you've looked up to for a really long time, recognize you, and they recognize you for who you are, not because you have a certain number of followers or brand partnerships or you make a certain amount of money or any of those like things. It's like your people see you. These are other genuine women who recognize how genuine I am, who recognize how other stylish women who recognize how stylish I am, other relatable women who recognize how relatable I am, other hustlers who see my hustle, and you know, they kind of give you a nod and give you your flowers. So if you know me, and many of you do, meaning you know me personally or you've followed me on social media, why am I like about to get emotional? Stop, Kay. Or you follow me on social media for a really long time and we kiki in the DM or we, you know, have conversation, you know that I am a girl's girl, okay? I definitely believe in giving people their flowers while they are here. I definitely am the type of girl that's like, if I think highly of you or I see you doing something, I see you trying, I see you working, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna say it to you. Words of affirmation are not my love language, but for some reason, it is a way that I love on other people, and it is very genuine. With that said, I'm also a Libra that's gonna give it to you straight and give you the truth, okay? All my friends know, if you don't want the truth, don't call Kay, okay? Because I'm gonna tell you where you messing up. I'm the friend, everybody needs a friend that's gonna get them a kick in the butt. And as much as I'm gonna uplift you and I'm gonna affirm what you're doing and all the things, I'm also gonna remind you of what your goals were, I'm gonna hold you accountable for what you said you wanted to do. That's what friends are for, right? So anyway, let's get into this video. These women have influenced me from my style to motherhood tricks and hacks and just like letting me vent or like seeing me, helping me feel seen in motherhood, as a wife, as a boss, as an entrepreneur, or these women have influenced my style. They've helped me transform my style. Yes, I'm a naturally fashionable person. I'm a natural stylish person. That's just who I am. However, my style has evolved over time, even on this platform. Girl, go on to my Instagram and scroll down to the bottom. It don't look the same. It don't look the same. And that is because not only have I evolved, but there are women who've kind of inspired my evolution and helped me evolve. So let's get into the list, girl. This might be a long one, so get your popcorn. All right, so without any further ado, we're gonna start with the women who tagged me in this first. We're gonna start with my girl Tashira. My girl Tashira is she's everything. But she has politics and fashion. She's on all socials. I highly recommend following her on Instagram. I'm gonna pop up her Instagram, but I also highly recommend following her on YouTube. So she is, she's been known as a de-influencer. No, she is not the person that's gonna make you run and get your wallet and your credit card and spend up all your money. No, she's not, but she does share really great quality things. One of the ways that she's inspired me is to really make sure that I am investing in good pieces in my wardrobe and building a solid capsule wardrobe. I know you hear that term a lot, but it is real, it's real, it's real. And so what that means is like, well, I saw her do a video and I felt like she was talking straight to me, but she basically was like, you know, you overconsume and you overbuy because you don't know what you have. You don't know what you have in your closet. You can't see what you have. And I was just buying things that look cute. Like I was buying anything that looked good on me and that fit, I was buying it. And just because it's cute, newsflash, you don't need it. Hard pill to swallow. Whew, I know, child. But so because of her, I've really been making sure that I'm creating a wardrobe that I absolutely love and a wardrobe that, in my book, doesn't go out of style. Somehow, I have been following her for a really long time, but somehow she stumbled across my platform on Instagram, and she sent me a DM and she was like, oh my God, like you in the DMV, girl, we gotta link up. Like, she was like, I'm not scared to shoot my shot in the DM, like let's link up. And so I was like, I was literally like I was trying not to fangirl because I've been a fan of hers for a long time. And so I was like, absolutely. So she took me out to dinner. We met in DC and it was a good time. And the first thing she said to me was like, she was like, Kay, I watched some of your YouTube. She was like, you need to keep going. So that's another way that she influenced me, is to make sure that I am maximizing my business in a way that I am, one, feeding my community. That's number one. Number two, making the needs of my community my priority. And I can do that without relying on brand deals. I can do that without putting all my eggs in the Instagram basket and limiting myself to short form content. So I love her for that. I just do. Like, I'm not about to get emotional for real, but she's poured into me in so many ways that she didn't have to. Get myself together. Thank you, Tashira, and thank you for all that you have done and that you will do, and the way that you continue to pour into so many other women. And I'm not gonna give too much here, but you need to go follow her now, because when it comes to like style, fashion, and content creation, that is honestly the smallest part of her contribution. This woman is an attorney. This woman is an advocate. Yeah, follow her. If you also want to improve your business as a creator and you want to diversify your platforms and all the things to make more money, you need to be following her. She has ebooks. She has a private community subscriber, all the things. If I were to pay any creator to show me the ropes, it would be Tashira. So thank you, Tashira. The next person that tagged me was my girl Chee. Everybody loves Chee. Everybody loves Chee. If you don't love Chee, there are certain people that it's like, if somebody don't like them, bitch, it's you. You're the problem. You're the villain. Cause it ain't her. But Chee is literally a girl's girl. She's such a round the way girl, and another person who's kind of inspired me to kind of like, when it comes to my style, don't worry about playing by the rules. Don't worry about fitting in or playing the part or looking the part. Show up as you authentically, like when it comes to your style and just in general. Because if you follow Chee, Chee is literally like an around the way girl. Like, I think the first time where I saw her really like inspire me to be like, you don't get into these spaces to fit in. You get into these spaces to stand out. It was when I saw Chee go to Fashion Week. I don't know if it was her first Fashion Week, but I think it was the first Fashion Week she attended as a creator. And this girl, I remember her wearing this lime green skirt. Like, it was just so dramatic. And I feel like she may have worn a basic white top, but or a jean jacket, something. But the way she showed up to Fashion Week gave, I don't play by your rules. I make the rules. She showed up as herself. Like, she didn't try to be designer head to toe and look like whatever show she was going to or blend in with everybody else or try to be so high fashion. She was herself, and I respected her for that, and I love it. And I think one thing that we all learn from one another as women, as black women, as creators, whatever, is that like sometimes seeing a person like kind of own and stomp and just like step into their own light gives the next person permission to do what they want to do. You know what I mean? Like, you may be teetering on the side of fear, or feeling like you're going to look crazy, or feeling like I don't really want to stand out, or I don't want to bring so much attention to myself, and then you see somebody really stomp, and you see somebody really show up and come through, and then you like, yep, that was the permission I needed to show up. And so I feel like Chee is that girl. Chee is our internet bestie. I feel like I can ask her any questions about filming, about angles, about anything, and she will answer those questions. We root each other on, and she's inspired me to stay on my game. Don't slow down, don't let off the gas, show up authentically as you are. You get into these spaces, you get an invite, you know, you show up, you go, but go as you is what people appreciate. Okay, so on to the next is my girl Shan Nicole. Shan Nicole. Everybody loves Shan Nicole. Shan Nicole is that girl. I believe Shay is in Houston. We have so many things in common because we both were well, she was in education. I am in education. Both moms, both wives, both sorority sisters. We're both deltas, both fashionable, period. So one thing that I feel like Shay has, if you follow her, first of all, there's a 10 out of 10 chance that everybody and anybody who sees this video is already following Shay. But if you followed her over time, she's been very transparent about her business, and she's been very transparent about her journey as a mom, which, you know, it really inspires me to be a little bit more vulnerable with my community, and also set boundaries, and not to move out of scarcity. I do know that she shared that I think she lost her job at one point when she was pregnant, and that is what kind of forced her to go like balls to the wall with her business. And she's a business, and she don't play about her business. And she's another one that, like, if I message her and I ask her a question, she's like, girl, I don't gatekeep what you want to know. And I truly appreciate that, because that is the way we all win. If we all work in silos, we don't talk to each other, we don't communicate, and we don't network, and we don't put somebody else on or share a little bit of advice or something, then it leaves us all like where we are, kind of stagnant, fighting to get to the next thing. And so sometimes just a bit of information or a little bit of transparency goes a long way. Additionally, she is someone who inspires me to honestly go harder. Track your numbers, track your business, run your business as a business, invest in your team when necessary, and really pay attention to your own lane. I feel like she continues to win and elevate because she stays in her own lane. She's not looking over in the left lane. She ain't looking over in the fast lane. She's where she wants to be. She's where she belongs, and she embraces every like place in her career where she is at that particular time. And before you know it, she just continues to elevate. She doesn't hold others down. She really just shares a lot, even on her like natural, like on her platforms, without DMing her, without reaching out to her. On her platform, she shares so much authentically about where she started, where she's going, where she is, and the journey to get there. And I believe her story inspires all of us, whether you're a creator or not, but especially if you're a creator, I appreciate the just camaraderie that we have. And I can't believe we haven't met in person yet, but I know that's coming soon. So thanks, Shay girl. Also, when it comes to the beauty, that girl gonna make me spend a coin, okay? When it comes to like skincare, and like, she gonna make me spend a coin. All right, so on to the next one. This person I met on a brand trip with Macy's. Her name is Maddie James, and Maddie is also another person who's really poured into me, and like on our trip gave me just like a lot of free game about how to run my business, how to be authentic. So I did want to give a quick shout out to Maddie, because she has courses. People pay her a lot of money for her coaching, and these were gems that she gave me for free. And that was my first brand trip experience where I got to really bond with other Black female creators, and it just felt like a tight hug, and I left feeling so motivated. With that said, I want to move on to another group of creators who I've met for the first time in real life, because we've all kikied on the internet at some point, and followed each other at some point. These women, I'm gonna pop up some videos of us and our highlights together on the brand trip. We most recently all were on the Macy Style Crew brand trip to Colorado, Vail, Colorado. You've likely already seen that vlog. If you haven't, go back and watch it, because it's all the vibes. The best part of that trip were the girls. The girls. That was the best part of the trip. The trip was actually so much fun, but we just so happened to all be scheduled for the same activities. So while we were on the trip, there were like activities you could sign up for and be scheduled for, and they ran at different times, and all of us happened to be signed up at the same time for the same activities, and that's how we all ended up kind of sticking together on the trip. And those women are Carmen, Alicia, Brittany from Pockets and Bows, Ashley, and from Head to Curve. Who else was with us? I believe that was all of us. How can I forget my boo Sabine from the Bee Stinger? That we connected. I love her to death. And Tashira, she was, I believe, the youngest creator of us, and so we definitely took time to make sure to pour into her and give her lots of advice, and we had a lot of fun. I also met a creator named Scarlett and Jen. Jen created a group chat with some of us when we all first got there, and then Mo the Diva. But the group that I was mostly around, because we were scheduled, were Carmen, Alicia, Sabine, Brittany. Tiara was, I think, in like one or two of our events, and then am I missing one? Alicia, Carmen, and Ashley. And so I'll pop all of their screen names up here and pictures of their socials. I will also put direct links to everybody that I'm mentioning. I'm gonna put direct links to their socials down in the details so that you can go follow them and everything. Trust me, y'all gang, they my gang, you gonna become a part of their gang too, trust me. If you love me, you'll love them. But these women on the trip, first of all of them are creators that I have been following for a while. Some of them I had just started following on the trip. So like Ashley, I had just started following her on the trip, but we connected. And when I tell you, these girls, their hustle unmatched. Like, I mean, baby, they was carrying them tripods everywhere. Alicia, she was getting that content everywhere. Me, I'm like, I'm here for vibes. I'm here for vibes. I'm gonna take a couple of selfies. I might record a video or two. I don't know, but I'm here to enjoy some relaxation without these kids. You know, so I was like here for the vibes. And they were there about their business. And like, we just all shared so much. We had a really intimate moment at the sound bath at the end where we all pulled our angel cards and read our angel cards. Nobody was in the room, it was just us, and everybody's angel card kind of really resonated with where they were in their journey or in life. And a lot of us got pretty emotional when reading our angel cards, and from that moment forward, we all really stuck together like glue on the trip, and it truly felt like we turned this brand trip into a girls trip, and it became like a sisterhood. I'm not even gonna lie to you. We all still catch up, keep in touch. We repost each other's stuff. We comment, like, engage on each other's content. We've shared contacts, everything. So those girls, I had to mention them. Like, I had to mention them. But they motivated me to always stay on your game. It don't matter where you at. You pull out that camera, get that video. You are running a business, man. And your audience wants to see what's tea. One of the women on that trip was Brittany from Pockets and Bows. I've been following Brittany for like maybe 10 years, for a long time, and I feel like she was the OG of the group in terms of content creation. She probably had been doing it the longest, primarily on YouTube, and we instantly clicked. And it was such a great feeling because yeah, we would kiki on socials here and there, but we instantly clicked like on the trip. Like literally, if she was thinking something, she would look, and I would already be looking, and we'd like bust out laughing because we could like that Libra energy, we could just vibe check. She passed the vibe check. That's my Libra sis. But let's talk about another way this girl has influenced me. So while we were on the trip, we had a long conversation. We had like ended our sound bath. We separated from the group. Me, her, and Ashley went to get lunch, and we sat down. We were eating, and we were like there for like 3 hours. But really, we were talking a lot about fragrance because Brittany, yeah, she's style, fashion, curvy, all the things, luxury. But her real passion is fragrance. And this girl can talk to you for hours about fragrance, but I feel like she really educated me about fragrance, and I had already been expanding my fragrance collection thanks to Macy's. So she and like we got to like pick her brain about different fragrances. So I would tell her the fragrances I liked, and then she would break down the notes or like the scent profile of each fragrance. So I walked away like knowing, okay, I like warm florals. I like things with what's it called, Turkish rose in it. I like this. I knew exactly the notes that I liked. Then we went to her room and we had like a whole like perfume session where she let us sniff all her fragrances. I don't know why this child bought like 12 full-size bottles of fragrance on this trip. I digress, but I'm glad she let us try them because I walked away wanting this so bad. It is called Bashiami by Bulgari. I love this fragrance, y'all. Oh my God. I was like, girl, send me the link, child. Send me the link. I just love this stuff. Oh my God, it's so good. She also influenced me to get some of my first brown sugar babe oils, which I've always wanted some brown sugar babe oils. I just didn't know which ones to get. Also because again, I didn't know fragrance like that. Like that's not my wheelhouse. But Ashley is the one who told me to get Rich Auntie, which is like a spin off of Delina Exclusive, I think. So I got that and I'm obsessed with brown sugar babe. I actually placed another order with brown sugar babe and I ordered like 4 more oils. So thank you, Ashley, from head to curve. And thank you, in fact, I think I hear a truck out there now. And thank you, Brittany from Pockets and Bows, twin, for putting me onto brown sugar babe. And Brittany, thank you for like getting me excited about fragrance. Like I'm not gonna come to y'all and act like I know the tea about fragrance, but I'm gonna tell you it smells good. If you wanna know more about fragrance, your girl is Brittany, okay? She has so many fragrance videos, but go ahead and follow her. And also because of her and our little fragrance session we had in her room, I also bought Delina Exclusive, which should be here soon. I ain't never spent that damn much on no perfume, child. I was a MAC Turquatic girl, okay? I was an original Chloe perfume girl, okay? Lil YSL Libre, okay? Carolina Herrera, good girl. That was me. But now she done elevated my perfume game. So I thank you both, Ashley, and I thank you, Brittany, for influencing me when it comes to the fragrance, because that just unlocks another level of like girlhood, like girly vibes. Like I'm a girly girl, and now that I'm like on my fragrance game now, I just feel like complete, like a grown woman. So thank you, ladies. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I will never forget the times and moments that we shared on our brain trip. I wish you all the most success. I love every single one of you individually as a creator and as a woman. And you all are very honest and transparent about your journey, and you really do not know just how much you poured into me. You guys gave me so many compliments on the trip about how I'm a girl's girl, and I give, you know, people their flowers and I make people feel good, but y'all literally gave that to me, so it was so easy to reciprocate it back to y'all. And then Sabine, hey boo, I love her. Okay, so on to the next person who influenced me. We're gonna get more into people who influence my style as well. So with that said, I have talked about this creator before. Her name is Jazz, and her name on Instagram is What Jazz Wears, okay? You need to go follow her now. Now. She, along with Tashira, inspired my capsule wardrobe. Jazz, her style just always looks so luxe. Okay, and she's not labeled down, no logos. She might have a piece here or there, but I do shop her links and I do use her for inspo a lot. Now, we're all inspired by somebody, okay? So I'm always going to give her credit. If I'm wearing something and I feel like she inspired it, I'm gonna tag her, I'm gonna let her know, I'm gonna mention her. But she has really gotten me on my capsule wardrobe game. Honestly, investing in a capsule wardrobe is one of the best things that you can do, because what happens is you can recycle those pieces and you can restyle them many ways through many various seasons. So thank you, Jazz. She really got me into my trouser game, I feel like. I really do. I really feel like she got me into my trouser game. She has me looking at brands like Dish. Not quite on cause yet, but I even like Frankie Shop. I feel like seeing her in the blazers kind of made me feel like, I like that. Let's try that out. So thank you, Jazz, for inspiring my fashion finds when it comes to a capsule wardrobe. And then of course, you know, I'm Kay, so I gotta sprinkle a little bit of drama on it, a little drama on it to make it mine. On to the next creator, Geranika. Jerica is my best friend in my head, for real. But two ways that she's inspired me. One, I've always known about her because of fashion, and her style is just so, it's unique, but not like she's trying to be different than everybody. Like, she, very similar to Brown Girl Chee. To me, Geranika finds great pieces and makes it her own. Like, I mean, it's like a cross between Around the Way Girl, Flare, and almost Runway. Like, the way she will take some leather chaps, honey, and an oversized Beyonce t-shirt and turn it into art. But yes, Geranika definitely inspires me when it comes to style. I love the way she talks about fashion. I love the way she describes fashion. It really is like she's speaking my fashion love language. She's also hella relatable too. So like, listening to her, watching her, you feel like you kikiing with your good girlfriend. Like, her thought process around outfits and around pieces that she's purchasing or how she's shopping, it really resonates because it's very similar to how I think about my style and about fashion. But the other way that she's influenced me is vlogging. I never loved vlogs. Like, I used to, maybe because I wasn't watching the right vlogs, I was just like, I'm getting kind of bored watching you go to Starbucks, getting kind of bored watching you drive around, like, let's get to the meat of this. It's getting kind of slow for me. And so I would poll my audience, like, do y'all really like vlogs? Is this what y'all like? I just feel like my life isn't interesting enough. But then when I watched Geranika's vlogs, I'm like, see, this is what I want to see. As in that she goes a little deeper and she gives you some insight as to where she is today, how she's feeling. You watch her create goals and commit to them. If her goal is around getting healthy and her wellness, it ain't about losing weight, okay? It's not about looking a certain way. It's about her overall wellness, her health, her mental and physical health, and about just being her best self. Her vlogs align with that. You watch her create habits that align with those goals, and you watch her follow through and commit on being the person she wants to be or being the woman she wants to be. And that is inspiring, and that influenced me to vlog more, because I always want, one of my goals this year, specifically in 2024, is I want my audience to see that, like, I'm more than pretty pictures, I'm more than cute outfits. If you haven't noticed by now, I got a lot to say. So I'm a professional woman, okay? I'm an accomplished woman. I am a smart, intelligent, degreed up woman. I am more than the exterior and the outfits, and I just don't want to get pigeonholed into that. And I think she's a great example of that. So she influenced me to vlog more, give my audience a little bit more insight as to like who I am, how I think, my day-to-day, things are not as glitzy and glamorous as they look. Today I feel sad, today I feel drained, I don't want to, I have a boundary, I'm not recording today. Like things like that kind of give my audience a little bit more insight and inspire people to do more than just dress well and look good, but to really work on how they feel and what they put out into the world. Thank you, Geranika. I hope y'all following her. I talk about her so much. Love, 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 love Geranika. And she just moved to Houston, so I got some people to catch up with in Houston. On to the next person. Buy me Chanel, buy me Chanel, buy me Chanel. She got me into my big earring game. Like I was definitely always I love a chunky stud. Like I love wearing studs, but Chanel had me starting to look at fashion in a whole different way. Chanel is so stylish in my opinion. Like she also put me onto brands like the Attico, and just different brands that I did not know existed or I had never thought of because I was so used to shopping the same places. And the way that she puts pieces together, prints and colors, and she definitely loves her some Chanel, and she definitely loves her some Loewe, and like all those things, but it's not like obnoxious. Like she pairs all her pieces together so well. To me, she buys fashion that is reminiscent of art. Truth be told, her whole friend group is fly. Her whole friend group is fly. Her best friend Camille, also another one who inspires me and influences my fashion choices and to own my style as wearable art. The other thing that I was influenced by Chanel about is like, if you follow her, I feel like you know, most people know her because of her. She's a skincare enthusiast. When it comes to beauty, like skincare is her thing. And so she definitely has influenced me to buy really good quality skincare. She put me on to Ren Beauty. That was a skincare line that I had never heard of. And she did a collaboration with them. So she influenced me on a lot of skincare, and also like the importance of investing in quality skincare, having less steps but like effective products. And so she educates her audience on that. But outside of that, she's also an industry insider because she works for Howl. I have spoken about Howl, and it's one of my preferred platforms for affiliate linking. Chanel, I met Chanel in real life on my last Macy's brand trip. We went to dinner, me, her, and we have a mutual friend, Camille. We all went to dinner and got to talk and laugh and connect, and she's just a sweet heart. She's also very honest about her struggles when it comes to motherhood and being a boss and constantly traveling and being in leadership. Bobby Chanel is very transparent as a creator about the juggle of her business as a content creator, also being a boss, a wife, a mom, all the things. So you should, if you are a fashion girl, skincare, beauty, fragrance, if that's something you like, go on over there. Go on over there now. I'm not playing with you. You'll see why. You'll see why I'm a part of the Chanel fan club. But thank you, Chanel, for also like answering any of my questions, being helpful, supporting my campaigns, all those things. Love, 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 love me some Chanel. Can't leave my girl off, Danielle Yvette. We actually went to the same college, but we did not know each other in college. She is also the CEO and owner of The Vault label. And if you are not new here, I don't gotta say nothing else. Vault label, we love some Vault. I love the Vault label. I am the Vault label, and the Vault label is me. But I talk all the time about the Vault label. I love the Vault label. So it is a, she started with just accessories and then expanded to bags, and her bags are inspired, not dupes, inspired by some of your favorite designer bags. Her bags are leather. So, you know, sometimes it's like, I really want a bag that's the same shape as an Hermes Kelly, but and I want it to be great quality leather, but I don't want to pay Hermes Kelly price. Like, I don't want to pay Hermes that price. That's the down payment on my house, like, you know. And she sources those, and I think she has all the it girls wearing her bags. I love her bags. Outside of that, she's a style girl. So I don't know if you follow her, if you don't, but if you do, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't, you need to go follow her. Her style has inspired me a lot. I mean, I've been influenced to buy Zara skirts, dresses, shoes, all kinds of stuff because of this girl. So go ahead and follow Danielle because her fashion, and she's a thrift. Like, she thrifts things. I'm not a thrifter, but she does have me kind of looking like, maybe I can find me a YSL men's blazer at my local thrift store. So her content, in my opinion, is unmatched. Just the way I always take note of the quality of a creator's content, and the way that they think outside the box, and they don't recreate what everybody else is doing. They also don't do lazy content where they just get in front of the camera like, hey guys, this is what I'm wearing today. It's my outfit today. Nah, 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 nah. Like, it's enough of us that do that, but like, I appreciate creators who kind of think outside that box, and it inspires me a lot. So it's a lot of like shots that she's taken and photos that she's done that have inspired some of my photo shoots. So she's influenced me to kind of step up my photography game for sure. She, in my opinion, the way she markets her business and her bags is just is unmatched. And I think brands are crazy to not be working with her, especially for UGC content. But it doesn't matter because she has her own company now, so she's on to better things. All right. So the next girl, I have two girls here I want to share with you. Desi, I think I'm saying it right, but on Instagram it's Desi D. So D-E-S-I-D-E-E. I think her real name is Desiree. But in my brain, she's like my little sister. In my opinion, she follows her purpose and is really undeniable. So she's really influenced me to make sure that I'm staying connected to my word, meaning the Bible. And that it is okay to talk about that, and it is okay to share with your community your spirituality, your religion, your journey with Christ. That for me is a very personal journey, so I don't get too deep into it with people, but I also will shout from the mountaintops that I'm a believer of Christ, Lord Jesus, the Lord, G-O-D. We like this, okay? I don't know what you do in your house, but for me and mine, we praise the Lord, okay? And we live by his word. So that was very dramatic. But yes, I just love her content, and she does very relatable content that make everyday things, everyday girly things, an event. So whether it's going to get your hair done, going to get your nails done, do I want a side part today? Do I want a middle part today? Like, I am inspired by her authenticity. So yes, you should follow her. Absolutely. I have two more, I'm sorry. My girl Nas. Nas is my #1 beauty go-to. And then she's also one of my favorites when it comes to content creation. She is also up there with Brown Girl Chee, Tashira. I mean, those girls who are gonna pour into you. Nas is that girl, and Nas works hard, okay? But when it comes to the beauty and the makeup, she gonna make me swipe that card every time. Cause she know what she talking about. So she's in the Ulta Beauty Collective, and she shares a lot about her makeup routine, beauty, fashion, style as well, but she also is a girl who uses her voice, okay? And I believe that she's one that helps others amplify their voice as well, whether it's using her platform or maybe it's a friendly DM or a message to keep you going, something to encourage you. We did a live together and it was honestly the most fun. I just know that like the next time I go somewhere, I'm likely gonna go with Nas. I'm gonna swipe that card when it comes to that makeup. Also, she does a really great job of showing fashion for curvier women, but also like helping you realize that you don't have to hide parts of your body, if that makes sense. So she also shares a lot about affordable fashion, which I love her for. And she's gonna get you out of your head. She's like a little life coach for real when it comes to her content. You should watch it. She's super relatable. She talks about what's going on in her head, her journey, And I think the reoccurring theme with most of the creators that I've mentioned to you that have influenced me when it comes to content creation, I keep saying that they all share authentically and they all share about their journey and they're all honest and transparent about that. So like if I go to Essence Fest, I want to go with Nas. I go to Fashion Week, I want to go with Nas. Like she's like that, come on girl, let's go together, but no matter what, you need to be there. So even if you got to go with me or whatever, you need to be there. And so she just really influenced me and inspired me to stay on my game business wise. And the last person I'm going to share, I'm saying her name right. I think it's Sherika, but let me look up her IG real quick. Yes, her Instagram is I am Sherika B. And she also is one who shares lots of, she shares lots of affordable fashion, but also looks luxury. So she's, if you are a capsule wardrobe girly girl, she definitely shares a lot of that. Very like luxury looking looks. For example, for some way or another, she's gonna do like a linen trouser and a basic top, and it just still looks super expensive. The price tag is not expensive though. So I feel like she has influenced me to definitely there are more things I found at Walmart, Target, just various places when it comes to my capsule wardrobe of less is more. So her fashion is a little bit more minimal, but then also her home content. She definitely influences me to really hone in on what's my style for my home, what type of vibe do I want to set, because her home content is very, like she romanticizes the spaces in her home. Watching her content about her home is like very soothing and relaxing in some way or another. And it influences me to want to create a similar vibe in my home. Our aesthetics are a little different in that her home is a lot more minimal. She definitely loves neutral tones like I do, but I mean I have kids and small kids and dogs and things like that, so like I can't buy some of the stuff that she buys. Like a lot of it is like beige or white. That ain't gonna last in here, child. But she definitely gives me a lot of inspo when it comes to the home stuff and thinking again, less is more. She just really comes across as someone who's like very organized. It feels like her house is like clean all the time. And even the way she dresses is just someone who's very pulled together without feeling like I have to spend millions of dollars to look that way. So she definitely has inspired me to like get more trousers, invest in your basics, and do what works. You know what you like, keep recreating that over and over and over again. And even as a style girly and as a fashion girly, that's something that, because I love to play in fashion so much, it's a bit of a release, and it's how I express what I'm feeling, what I don't want to say. And sometimes I can just go overboard and overconsume and have too many things. And watching girls like her and what Jazz wears kind of helps me, and Tashira kind of helps me like hone in on the things I need in my wardrobe, not just the things that I want. So I'm pretty sure I left some people off, because I could be riddling off people all day that influence me, inspire me. But I'm gonna tell you one thing. There is no black woman on the internet that is gonna make me swipe my card faster than D Lolo. She's the last but not least, D Lolo. I know most of you probably already follow her, D-L-O-L-O, D Lolo. Her name is Daria. I told you that we know each other from college. We are also sorority sisters. She's been doing this content creation thing longer than most of us. And her style is very different from mine. However, there are things that she finds that I love. We just style them differently. She's a person who plays more with color and patterns and things like that. She's also into her kicks, her shoes, and And I just style the pieces differently because we have two different styles, but I love everything she shares and I buy so much because of her. I buy so much because of her, and it is her. I feel like she was one of the first people who got me on the barrel jeans. I loves me a barrel jean, and when I saw it on someone who was a little closer in size to me, I was like, okay, I see how they look on a curvy girl. Now I'm kind of sold. So shout out to D Lolo and all the girls. Make sure that you take a moment to check out every single creator that I mentioned here. You will not regret. I might tell you a joke, but I never tell you a lie. It has never been something I said you should get this, you should buy this, you should try this, you should style this, you should wear this, or a person that I say you should go follow, you should support, and I've been wrong. Okay? It's the Libra in me. I am usually always right. Somebody send that soundbite to my husband. But that is it for the day. This was a different type of video and I really enjoyed this. So I hope you come back. I know you will though. I hope you come back for more laughs, more vibes. And let me know in the details if you follow any of these women, if you started following some of these women after watching this video. Report back to headquarters, okay? But until next time, see you next time. Make sure you go ahead and click subscribe, hit that bell notification, and hit the thumbs up. And give me some good feedback. Love you, bye.